Hello, good evening.
Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you for ages.
Are we talking to me or the viewers at the moment?
I think it's a mixture of everybody.
I know it is.
I mean, but you, obviously, because I know I saw you I saw you at the Blah last Saturday after the show, but I didn't really get a chance to properly talk to you.
I stuck out early as well, didn't I? Because I wanted to try and get a bus, which I missed. So I get a taxi anyway. It goes that way.
Go. With your favourite taxi driver.
Oh, last night was Midget. No, his name's not Midget. What was it? It was something like that. I get my names wrong. No, it's good to see you. It has been a long time. So, hello, everyone. In case you didn't know, and let's put our names on the screen. My name is Jamie Wake, and this is...
Sophie! I took a while to come on. It's just as slow as I am, but there we go.
Oh, that's me. I just noticed how I've knocked my head on the fan. Obviously, I do my hair. It takes me a long time to get it up. That doesn't sound right, does it?
There's medication for that, sweetheart.
There is. I shall start taking it. Get a stiff neck. And I knocked it on the ceiling fan coming through. I'm like, really? Trying to get it back together. Now it's like a bird's nest. So if you see a raven or a swallow sitting there in a moment, that's what it is.
Oh, I think you like swallows, don't you?
No, I don't actually. I spit. Other forms of entertainment are available in case you don't want to hear about them. Hello to Amy, who says hello to Sophie and Jamie. Hello, darling.
Hey, Amy.
Good to see you. I saw Amy last night, actually.
Hey, Andrew.
And Andrew's there, and so is Rob. Hi, Rob.
Nice to see you. Rob. How are you?
We've seen him for ages. Amy's being cheeky. She says, at least your hair is in better shape than it was last night. Do you know what? Did I brush it last night? I can't remember. I wasn't meant to be going out. I just turned up. I obviously, you know, I've had some bad news. We won't go into it this week. So I'm on a cost-cutting exercise. Try not to go out and get taxis over that. Well, the taxi thing I've been trying to save for ages, haven't I? Oh, must get a bus, bought a return, I've got to use it. I failed miserably, and again last night.
Because you love going on the buses so much. Every time we have to go somewhere on the bus, the two of us, you're like, I hate buses.
Do you know what? When I become my farmer that I'm planning to be, I will go on tractor, and then I'll even be lower than a bus. You know, so
will you have one of those magic tractors?
What's a magic tractor?
Well, a magic tractor. A magic tractor is a tractor that goes down the road and then all of a sudden turns into a field.
Oh, I get that. I'm not laughing, but I get that. Blimey, I finally understood what your mum's joke. That's really, really good. So, did you get a lottery ticket this week? That's what I need to ask.
Yes, no, I've got them on subscription, so I've got a number of lottery tickets which I get automatically, kind of thing, and it automatically does create sort of numbers. So I have no idea if my numbers come up. I will literally have no idea because I don't know what my numbers are. So
I'm panicking in case I've won 25,000. But we wouldn't be the only people. I think some of our viewers have got tickets. Shall we get the results in, Sophie? Are you excited?
Very excited. Can you not see the excitement is all over my face?
We need like Mystic Meg. It could be you. Right,
It could be you.
How does she sound? I can't remember how she sounded like now.
I don't know. I don't know. I get confused. I get confused with is it Meg and Mog, the Witch and the Cat?
The Witch and the Cap. Oh yes,
Cat.
Oh, actually, that.
Cat, not the witch with a cap. Hello, I am the witch. I have got a lovely cap that I rest on the back of my broomstick. No, the witch and the cat, Meg and Mog.
I sort of have a recollection of a book. Is that what I'm thinking about?
It is a book. It's a good job we're not playing charades. I think it might be a book, or it could be a television program.
Very confusing. Anyway, let's get the results while my brain unfreezes. Is that a word? I don't know. It could be. Here we go. Even though it means titles for it. It was a bit crackly when we did that, but there we go. So I have the 6 balls. We don't know what machine they're using at the Rainbow Lottery HQ. It could be Guinevere. She's spitting the balls out like some entertainer in Thailand. I don't know. Other countries of entertainment are also available. So let's give you the first number. The first number they gave us to read out was number 6. That they didn't give it to us. They just published it. We just copied and pasted it. Don't think we've anything special because we're not.
Oh no, we've got a special line. They tell us first.
Number 2 is number 2. Ball number 2 is number 1. Ball number 3 is number 4. Ball number 5 is number 5. Ball number 6 is number 8. And ball number... What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ball number 6 is number 3.
Ball number 8 is number 7. And number 6 is number 5.
I'm just going to check because they don't look like the numbers I've just read. And you saw me type...
I didn't see you type. I could see you from afar. I can't actually see you type them in. And the 6 random numbers that might be your telephone number.
Or PIN number. We're very good at them at the SaturGAY.
Why would you? I was going to say, would you have a 6-digit PIN number?
Maybe that's why I can't use my card to get my money out. I don't know.
Maybe.
So yeah, there you go. They're your 6 numbers: 6, 1, 4, 5, 8, and 3. It could be you. I hope it was you. I'm not sure what the prizes have been allocated so far because we've not been given that information. We don't take any balls off the screen. There we go. Well, the first time I've said that this week. But it's fine. We're not being broadcast in the blog. I've just been typed a message saying we're not being broadcast. So that's absolutely fine.
Well, it's fine. They never listen to us anyhow.
I know. I mean, I had all these screens done as well. Look, hello to everyone at the blog. That'll save that for next month. So let's get that out of the way. We've done the lottery. I don't think I won, or I got an email about the results. Do you get notifications for emails?
Yeah, well, it wouldn't have come through that quickly.
Well, I got an email that said it. Let's have a look. Let's see if one of us is £25,000. Oh no, I haven't got an email. Okay.
It was just Brendan messaging you. Go, read your WhatsApp. Read your WhatsApp.
Oh no, I have got. It's on the F.O.D email. There were 39 winners in the Rainbow Lottery this week. There we go. And so far, from everyone's donations from the lottery, we have made £21.60. We get a bit each week until the end of the year. So the more tickets you buy, the more we raise as well, because that's how the lottery works. It's really good. It benefits charities just like us and actually support you locally. Also are a cause under the Rainbow Lottery. So bear them in mind. So what have you done this week, Sophie? Give us a lowdown of your week.
My week has mostly been work, as it is on most weeks. So what have I done? What have I done this week? So yeah, this week, work most of the week. I went out for a drink to raise a glass to a dear friend who has passed away recently. I also heard recently of another dear friend of, I think, many of us from the community has also passed away, so that's quite sad times. And then Thursday I went swimming because I'm going swimming now as much as I can.
You're getting into that, aren't you? The swimming.
Tuesday and Thursday, yeah, because it's a nice break. Because like my work is so kind of full on at the moment, because we're doing a lot of stuff for like. I don't like calling it Pride Month, but for Pride Month, because the LGBTQ plus network that I started a few years back has really gained some fabulous traction at work, and we've been very influential in kind of driving some strong messages through the organisation. So we've got lots of really exciting things that we've got coming up next week that we're kind of planning for. And I think I'm allowed to say that we've actually got George Takei is going to do a little panel event for us as well. So that's going to be open to our company and also a lot of our kind of partners and customers and what have you that we work with. So
Good.
that should hopefully be a really, really good event. So really, I'm looking forward to that. And there's 2 panel events that I'm involved in as well. So I'm going to be the kind of speaker on the panel talking about LGBTQ plus awareness and the concept of stepping out and stepping up. So stepping out is where you're showing the kind of like the courage and vulnerability to kind of be kind of your authentic self and kind of give your authentic voice. And then stepping up is about trying to be actionable, about making space for those authentic voices, and taking other people's vulnerabilities away by making them feel safe. And then for those people who are not prepared, not ready to kind of step out, it's kind of like we can be your voice kind of thing. So there's a number of kind of themes that we're kind of pulling together on those and raising the awareness across the entire organisation. So that's taken up an awful lot of my time. I had to apologise to one of my customers that I work with to say I've not been able to give you as much time as I'm supposed to be. So they're like, don't charge us as much then. I was like, okay, fair enough. But that's been quite busy. And then yesterday open over to the Butler as always on a Friday. That's always my Friday night passion, as I go down to the Butler for the open mic. It was a bit shame with the weather towards the end of the week, because normally that's outside and that's really kind of wonderful it being outside. So it was kind of a lot more kind of reduced and limited, because obviously it's still kind of like tables of 6 when you're inside, but we still got a way that we can do that very kind of safely and responsibly. And then today a mutual friend of ours was having a barbecue, and thankfully again the weather was dry in Guildford. It's a long way, Guildford. I always forget how far it is to get to Guildford, and then I always forget that when I get into Guildford itself, then suddenly remember how much I hate the roads in Guildford. And it's just like, I don't know where I'm going. I know how to get to the guitar shop, clearly, because that's the only reason to go to Guildford.
That's automatic, isn't it?
That is automatic, because like I literally went, I actually kind of turned into the wrong lane and then had to cut across a bus lane to try to go back to the way that I was supposed to. Because I thought, oh, I know where I am, I need to turn right here, and then I probably would have just driven to the guitar shop, and knowing me, would have bought another blooming guitar. But I didn't. I went to the destination as to where the party was and caught up with lots of people that lots of mutual friends that we have, both of us have, and also lots of their friends that I've kind of got the pleasure of meeting for the first time. They're probably not watching, but hello to all of them. They were trying to convince me to stay and do the show from theirs. I was like, I don't have my camera, I don't have the screen, I don't have the lights, I don't have my computer. And
I could have put on a picture frame in the corner.
I know. I will save that. I'll save that for you. But yeah, no, that's been my week, and obviously we've got a very kind of, we've got a specific special for different reasons kind of day tomorrow that I know that many of us are kind of involved with. How has your week been?
I won't go into detail. I've not had the best of weeks. I haven't actually done much, really. Obviously, for anyone watching at home that hasn't seen me for a while, I obviously had a period off because I did Eurovision. No, it's not Eurovision. I'm technically incorrect. World Fetish Vision, and then camping, holidays, all sorts going on. So, and then obviously you come off any trip away, and it's back to the grind. You're back into reality. I think I've been to the pub twice this week, which is more than I've done for a year. Really, to be fair, more than most of us have done in a year. And do you know what I've lived on this way? I'd love to hear about people's food choice. I with the weather being so hot, even though it has got wetter, which is great for allotments, it's muggy still, and I don't feel like having a hot meal. So when I went out shopping at the weekend, I just bought loads of stuff so I could repeatedly have an afternoon tea every day. And I've just had the last of that tonight. Apart from last night, I did have McDonald's, but there we go.
Was that the last of the summer scones?
I have one scone left. I'm saving that for when I get in later. I got a bit of cottage cream and a bit of jam left.
Once that's gone, it's gone.
Oh! You can have that. Just because I know, you know what, I sat there tonight, I was thinking about, what am I going to rant about? I haven't ranted for a long time. How do I do it? Does it come naturally? I was questioning myself. I was questioning my ability to slag the government off. So I'm not planning to do that tonight, mainly because actually I want to be respectful to this weekend. Even though there was so much I could say, I want to say, I'm holding it in. I may have to do a Wakes Week special. Wakes Week? Yeah, Wakes Week. Forgot the name of the show that I used to do. Wakes Week special, just to get all that burnt stuff out. Amy says Sophie's leaving no scone unturned. Block her. Block Amy.
Oh, brilliant. Do you know what, Amy? Do you know what Jamie's favourite rock band is at the moment? It's the Rolling Scones.
Can I do something to that?
Yeah, no, so, and then there's also, before Amy types it in, Scone Roses. That deadpan face, I love that because it's just going straight over.
I know idea which band you're referring to. I just choose not to. Very different. I got a new segment I'm going to put in just now. Do you know we were talking about the weather? And actually, I was interested to see, do I need an umbrella tomorrow? Because this rain hits it, it's going to look down. Which is not because I'm speaking in the church.
We're gonna need an umbrella tomorrow.
Well, we are. Oh, you've taken the thunder out of my weather report. Here we go. This is the Club F.O.D 7-day weather forecast. Ignore Sunday moving. What on earth is Sunday's like?
I don't want to be at the end. I want to be at the beginning. Don't put me at the end.
I'm not an expert in After Effects. And I wanted Sunday for tomorrow. And I thought I'd just move it in After Effects, not knowing that I filmed myself moving it. So tomorrow, yes, we are going to be having a bit of rain. I've tickled your fancy. We are going to be having a bit of rain.
That's hilarious.
Monday, a bit of rain. Tuesday, a bit of rain. Wednesday, no rain but lots of cloud. Thursday, scorchio. Friday, scorchio and shade. And on Saturday, rain, go back to Spain. So this is not a weather report. This is when to bother doing your hair, because if you can do your hair like mine, it takes ages. You know it's going to get ruined. So get an umbrella. When we do weather reports, we work out why it moves. I don't know. We go back in time.
But it was so brilliant. It was like, but I don't want to be at the end of the week. I am the Sunday. I am the start of the week. The weeks always start on Sunday, and Mondays go, yeah, whatever. Go on, fine. Just keep her quiet. It's fine. We have this every time.
I know. I did test it earlier, and I thought, well, maybe it's the software. It's just moving it. And then afterwards, I thought, that's a bit odd. Software's never moved parts of my video. Software can't move part of a video, you know.
Software only does what the instructor tells them to do.
I didn't instruct her.
I work in software. I do software. Well, I used to write software many moons ago, but software only does what you tell it to do. So you must have told it to do that.
Yes, I don't know how, but it's the only day that moved, and yet I moved them all up one as well. So I have no idea what it's doing. But that's your weather for the week. You will need umbrella or a galosh. Galosh? Is that the right word?
Glosh? What on earth is a glosh?
It's like
other words are available.
It's like a bin liner that's not a bin liner. Hello, Babs. Babs says, hi, loves. Good to see you, Babs.
Hey, Babs. It's a bin
Babs,
liner.
are you back in the UK? What do you say? It's a bin liner.
You said it was a bin liner. It's a bin liner that's not a bin liner. So that's
absolutely.
It's cheese, but it's not cheese, or it's a kind of pint of beer, but it's not a pint of beer. It doesn't make any sense.
In my head, it makes perfect sense.
Okay,
I think a galosh.
Sorry, everybody. A galosh apparently is a bin liner, but is not a bin liner. Okay,
but you put it on to stay dry.
Like a hat.
It's a very big hat. Amy's doing Osama bin Laden. I won't put that on because of obvious reasons. The connections that I can see looking ahead. Do you know what? I've been drinking water, and I think that's the problem tonight. My head's not well.
Oh, we're both. It's either that or there's a full moon as well. I don't know. Anyway, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, my glass is empty, and I've got no boys here to help me today. So you will need hats, umbrellas, scarves. Well, maybe not a scarf unless you want to look like a snowman, but you will need lots of stuff to cover yourself with protection.
I think tomorrow, from what I saw on the weather report earlier, I think tomorrow is going to be overcast, but mostly dry, but with a fairly strong chance of some rain. So I would take an umbrella just to be on the safe side.
I only have a Cabaret rainbow umbrella, but I think the glitter's no longer in the capsule, so that'll be fine.
Okay. And don't forget, if you are bringing an umbrella, please make sure that you use an umbrella that is also not an umbrella. Okay.
You know what I meant. I was trying to describe it without saying the word. I don't know why I was doing that. It wasn't a game. It was like, but in my head, it made perfect sense.
These are words, but without saying words.
Yes, telepathic. We could be telepathic. We could do the whole show. Telepathy. No, that's something else.
It feels like it. I mean, we've got quite a few viewers. So if you haven't said hello already, please do say hello. If you're watching from your phone, if you're watching from home, don't forget to put something in the chat. Just join in with the conversation. If any questions or anything, then or any of your jokes, just so we can see Jamie's reaction. Please type them in. And
here is how you talk to us. If you'd like to interact with Jamie and Sophie, that's me and Sophie here, on tonight's SaturGAY live show, visit our Facebook page, F.O.D TV, and simply comment on the live stream. You can also comment in the chat on Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitter, and we will respond. We notice it, like Leanne Atkins. Hello, Leanne. Nice to see you.
Hello, Leanne. How are you? My goodness, that's very good to see you. I haven't seen you for a long, long time. I hope you are keeping very, very well. So great big wave to you, darling.
And it was perfectly timed. We read that out, and that's how we interact. We say hello.
That's how you interact. That's the way to do it. But this time, what you see, because it's not, if you don't interact, that's not interacting. So unlike the do it and then don't do it, this is the if you don't do it, you need to do it. Otherwise, you're not doing it. So just do it. Hey, David.
That didn't make any sense to me. Hello, David. Nice to see you, sir. But then again, look, people say my name. It doesn't make sense to me half the time. So as you know, this weekend is a very special weekend in the sense that we are remembering three lovely lads that we all know personally, and did attend Club F.O.D at the Blagrave before the pandemic and before the tragedy at F.O.D. So we know the family are in Reading at the moment, and of course we do know what the LGBT plus community here in Reading is like. We are one big family, one big community, and that's why the flag at the front of the show says one community, and we will get through this weekend together. It's odd. I mean, I think you probably have gone through a bereavement just like I have in life, Sophie, and it's having a collective bereavement is... I can't find the words to describe it. It's the energy that comes with that, the sadness. Does that make sense? That I think we came together as one unit last year, and we've kept that going for the year, which is lovely. And then we're hitting that time again. And and I'm so glad we have organisations like Support You who are able to offer that support, and obviously Victim First and etc. So how are you feeling about that?
I think the way that we have come together as a community is just even during the lockdown, has just been incredible. I've heard it so many times from people. It's been like kind of like a lifesaver, a lifeline kind of to them. There were so many people that knew James, Joe, and David, and that they always are going to be missed. And it's I think it's hard for all of us. Our heart goes out to all the families. especially those that are unable to travel over and come down and be here. It's hard to kind of find the words. I know that's odd for me. Always has something to say about everything, but I just think that I hope everyone appreciates how much that everyone cares for everybody.
Yes. I've got the humbling experience of speaking at the church tomorrow. I'm representative of Club F.O.D, as is Martin Cooper from Pride and Lorna McCardle from Support You. And we have a message, and it is we came together. Let's keep coming together, because there are people from outside our community who's not yet part of our community who desperately want to be. And in this weird period of a pandemic, where it's another obstacle to find somewhere where you belong. So I'm proud to be a member of this family, and it's taken me a long time to be able to feel part of this community. And so know all of you at home, you're loved, you're with us, we're with you, and we'll get through this together.
And I think it shows as well that the power of the community is the people that bring everyone together, and we're quite thankful that we've got a kind of a common place that we can go and kind of share that with everybody. It's the people. We are the community, and it's everybody being there for everybody, showing support, having a laugh, showing a bit of strength, a bit of encouragement, giving people space, giving people time, giving them an ear, and that's really what the whole kind of community is all about. And it's a shame in many ways that it took such a kind of tragic event for us to find our own heart. But now that we have, we shouldn't let it go.
No, I think the biggest legacy the boys can leave behind is that they have brought a community together. It takes a lot to create a sense of community, and that's actually why Club F.O.D was formed way back in 2019. I don't know about you, so looking back to when we did have lots of bars in the area, but it was a transient community coming in. You didn't always have the opportunity to build really good friendships, strong friendships, and now we've got something we can build on. We've got a foundation to grow from, which I think is absolutely beautiful, and that's testament to people like Sophie, Brendan, Martin, Mark Young. I'm going to forget someone, Gloria, Lawrence. And not just the people within Club F.O.D, Susie, who am I missing? Viola, Vivka, Stephen. There's so many people that have been involved. We've just recently managed to support our 2-year birthday at Club F.O.D, which I never thought we'd ever get to be fair. And our next step is making sure that community organisations like Reading Pride, Support You and Club F.O.D are able to do a lot more work together to benefit the LGBT plus community and our allies in the local area, and we certainly want to expand into different areas. Babs says, I can't wait to see you guys, maybe in 2 weeks. We haven't seen Babs since 2019. Babs used to be a regular at Club F.O.D physical events. Used to love
very much looking forward to seeing you there.
You've not obviously met her, have you? But
no, I don't think so.
She never recognised me straight away out of drag, but she knew me as Supernova. So she was addicted to Supernova's legs. Used to hug round the bottom of my legs because I'm very tall, very short.
So you're describing her as being about this tall. She's not.
But I have got very long legs in my defence.
Have you heard how he was describing things earlier? It's kind of this is just.
David says, you've made Soph teary-eyed, Jamie. Now you've scone and done it. So he's got another scone joke in. I like my scone. Do you know, when we were in Cornwall, Mano was so adamant that, because we're in North Devon at the beginning and then Cornwall, that we had to do the cream and jam different ways. And then we kept getting it wrong wherever we were. And she's saying she's sexy. Babs says she's sexy. I'll put that on the screen in a second, Babs. And then Mano got told off by Mark Aldridge for saying that, no, you got the jam the wrong way round. So he was mortified. He thought, oh, I made such an effort. And you know, Mano, he has to pose everything in a photo. Whenever he takes a photo, that's why, if you look at his Facebook feed, his photos of cats and doors, which is mainly what's on his profile, are all posed.
Cats and doors?
It's a very long story. I don't think we got the time tonight to go
I was expecting cats and dogs, but not cats and doors.
Yes, you know what? Whenever we've gone on holiday, he's not watching, he's working, so I can say this. So our first holiday was to Sidges, and I thought, oh yeah, we've got an opportunity taking photographs together, doing things at the beach, pub. His photo album for his holiday was 32 pictures of doors in Sidges, and some cats. And that's what he's done with the Milos. It was really funny. So when I had to pay to have a portrait done at Land's End, I was like, you're sitting in this, because I paid £15 for this. So I have one photo of us from our holiday. So Amy says, where does the cream go? I'll say, wouldn't you like to know? But we've already talked about spitting and swallowing and all sorts of this. So
you like the square. You prefer the squirty cream, don't you?
No, I'm absolutely addicted to clotted cream now. I know where you were going. I was trying to get out the gutter quickly. So I love clotted cream. I never really enjoyed it before. But when you've got like a whole, I don't use a tablespoon. You use serving spoon from the rack. I'm like on top of the scone and a little tiny bit of jam. I love it. Bab says my legs are sexy. Is what she meant. So I can agree with you. If I was straight or a lesbian, I would love my legs too. Actually, when I first started in drag, it's because of my legs. Women used to go mad for my legs. Obviously, I didn't have people clutching onto them like something out of The Hobbit, but it was lovely. Amy says, oh no, we've done that one. Oh, repeating myself. God, bad.
Deja vu. It's like deja vu, but it's not deja vu.
It's my new catchphrase. Other catchphrases are available. Sophie's hanging on to that one.
But it's not a catchphrase. It's a catchphrase, and it's not a catchphrase.
So, Amy says, did you drive past Stonehenge?
Yes! There we go.
You all know I did. I had photos of Stonehenge. Do you know what? When I went to Stonehenge, I was surprised how small it was. I thought I could get a few bricks.
No, because you were in the car and it was in the distance. You do understand.
No, I went and got a ticket and went in. We actually went in. You could walk up to it, or you, if you're a member, if you paid a ticket, you can get on the bus. Obviously, you know how I got down to it from the visitor centre.
You probably got a taxi, knowing you. I'm not walking. I'm not getting on a bus. It's a bus, but then it's not a bus.
When we got to the car park, I said to Mano, this seems an awful long way from the monument. And he goes, yeah, no, they can't have a car park. And I'm so pleased when I saw a bus stop with the buses going on. So I ran to the bus stop. You let me in. I'm special. I'm on the way camping. I've got to go. And as you can walk round it, and one side is really close to the stones on the little walk round. And I'm looking at it going, I could just get a few slabs from B&Q and make my own. It's, bigger. So I will build a big erection at some point this year, and you can all come and watch the sun come through the hole. So.
Okay, so you're going to go to B&Q to make a big erection.
They've got toilets.
Okay, fair enough.
Used to be a cruising ground, allegedly, at B&Q. David Lane says, they make Stonehenge... They did, actually. I do remember on Doctor Who. I drove past where they filmed the Stonehenge episode at Doctor Who. I was on the back from Salisbury's Rifle Museum because, as you most know, I used to do ghost hunts and stuff like that. And I was half asleep and thought, why is the TARDIS at Stonehenge? And I thought, and then the people were more alert. Obviously, they were driving. So I think they're filming, so they got a sign, please don't come. So there we go. Leanne says with a hole. Wonder what that was referring to.
Well, because of what you were saying, you were going to build a massive erection in your garden, have the sun shining through with a hole.
I may have said that. It may not have been what I was actually meaning, but
that's what you said. I'm so sorry, Leanne. This is the first time he's been live on SaturGAY Live for about nearly
Isn't it a month?
2 months or so, it feels
It's a month.
I don't know. Gloria and myself seems to be doing pretty much most of the shows, so...
Well, every other one. And I had a week off when I was on holiday. I did check because I use my own restream account, so I was like, oh, it's a month ago on that. So, but yes, and I am on water, and that is dangerous for me. Water is dreadful. I thought I might have gone holy and turned it into wine, and what I ended up doing is turn it into an empty glass, which is more to usually I've still got empty bottles on the last show I did down there, to be fair. Very brave getting a lid off, cool cap. So I'm just waiting to find out if we've got a special guest coming, and they haven't replied back.
Okay, are you gonna put them in a little picture frame, or are we gonna have to squeeze? Are we gonna have to?
Oh no, I've got it all set up. I have got it all set up. I'm very organised.
Okay, so we're not going to be like squashed to a like. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I know. But I've done something
socially distanced.
Done something not so magical. But there we go. Let me just check if our guests are coming in. You talk for a second.
Okay. Well, what I want to know is how much did so those of you that were watching, did you watch last week's show? It was amazing. Of course, all the shows are amazing. But we did a wonderful thing last week where we had 3 people dialing in, and we were like streaming from my PS5, and we were playing a little game on there where they were all joining in. Did you like that? Was that a good feature? Should we be doing something similar to that again? If you're interested and you want to join in on a multi-person kind of dial-in for a little game, and that's stuff that you can do from home, please do let us know. And then that means that we can plan it in advance, and we can figure out, rather than being on here going, no one's dialing in because everybody's out. So if you want us to do those kind of games, a lot more interactive with everybody, then do let us know. And if you want to join in, then please do.
Darren Hughes just says the audience was also marvellous.
The audience, well, it was interesting because Darren was supposed to be kind of a, because there was, so we had the 4 of us were playing, and then there was space for 4 other people to be playing as well, although not on the screen. But Darren wasn't able to sort the technology out, so ended up playing along as an audience member. So worked out very well. So
our guest has arrived. So, hello Barry, by the way.
Hey Barry, what was it David said? David said he won and he is the best, and it was great. Again, please. Well, you could be. Yeah, maybe we have you on as the reigning champion until somebody else wins and knocks you off your pedestal.
Well, we'll try that as hard as we can. So let's move to our outside broadcast. Brendan, if you can hear us, please turn your phone landscape, and you'll fit on the screen. And we'll see if this works.
Hey.
Look, there we go.
Hey.
Hello. Oh, look, Sophie's on your shoulder. Yeah, loudly.
Okay.
Don't need a mic. So you're outside the Blargrave. Our first outside broadcast. Let's
in
give
the
you a
rain.
title.
I can see right up your nose. Oh,
was it raining? Ooh.
You look like a human sloth, Sophie.
It's like,
Oh, sorry, I positioned you under his nose.
Thank you for that.
So you're doing our first ever outside broadcast, Brendan.
I know, I thought it was only appropriate that it would be me, and also I can smoke now.
So there we go.
So
How are you doing? How are you doing, Brendan? How's everything down there? Live from the Blargrave.
Yeah, not too bad. I think there's a few of the families here already for tomorrow. It's busy enough. They actually did put on Radio F.O.D after all in the end. I did say kind of, if there's no if there's nothing on the TV, then there's nothing on the sound system. Is there even a Club F.O.D? So.
Well, I'm glad that
they did put on the radio.
I'm glad that they managed to put them onto the radio. So that's really, really good.
Yeah, but we were actually having difficulties before came out with the radio. It was like it couldn't find some of Martin's music, so that was a bit kind of a bit scary because it did go quiet for about a minute or two inside of the pub. Like, oh no, don't tell me it's all gone pear-shaped.
Yeah.
But it came back on, it was fine.
I was listening to it earlier, and I was actually like, whilst I was setting up the studio, I was kind of really enjoying the music. So thank you again for all the wonderful music that you put on, not just on Saturday, but also on Friday evenings as well for everybody listening.
It's an absolute pleasure. And hi, Barry. How are you doing?
Well, Barry's saying hello, so hello, Barry. Brendan, give us a talk. Show us around. We're just seeing your lovely beard at the moment.
He's got a cigarette on. He can't go inside, totally.
Yeah, I can go back in.
No, but you can point us around the smoking area. I can see a bald person.
Yeah.
You're live on TV. Please do not swear.
Well, Mark Nash and Laura and some of their friends are here as well tonight. Roger is here. Actually, kind of a lot of the usual crowd are here tonight.
Lots of music crowd, did you say? Sorry.
No, the usual. Lots of the usual crowd.
Usual crowd, you deaf shit.
It's all right. I can translate, Brendan. It's
Yeah,
but Sophie, you're all
you
the
need
way over
some
there. I can't hear you.
I know.
But you can see, like, it is fairly busy inside.
There's a fairy inside. I can see quite a few fairies.
No, yeah.
Fairly
Not-
busy.
Well, we have to literally run when we all go. So I'm just moving Sophie over. Oh no, she's gone into your mouth now. Let me take it back.
It's like,
Well,
I know,
I can just see the top of your head. And like with Jamie, obviously that's just hair.
Yeah, no, but this happened when I walked into the studio this evening, so it wasn't my fault. It was the lighting that Selwyn installed. It's
What,
not
you
my
shrunk?
fault. No,
But you
because I've got
shrunk?
cowboy boots on, so I've got a big heel on.
What does that have to do with your hair and not being able to see you on screen?
Because I'm now nearly 7 foot with my cowboy boots and my hair. So I forgot when I walked down, and then I realised the cable's coming from the I've got the big monitors up on the wall over there. The cable's coming to the vision mixer. So it's a bit of a nightmare. So Brendan, it's the atmosphere.
Yeah, they're actually starting to turn up the music a bit now as well, which is good.
I can hear a
Did you get
bus
that?
door opening. No, I'm just going to pretend I did. I'm talking to the producer.
That's the 26.
Oh, see, I'm good. I can hear things like that. I can't hear words, but I can hear a bus door closing. It's weird.
Handy for if you go out cruising, you can tell when the cars are slowing down or speeding up.
So,
Speeding away.
so Brendan, we're going to let you finish your cigarette, and we will both see you when we've finished. Sophie's got to pack up, and I've got to get a number 6. Has he got a bogey up there, Sophie? Have a look at that. Oh, I thought you were going to get swallowed up then.
If I snort, Sophie's just going to disappear up my nose.
I've got an umbrella somewhere. It's fine. Don't worry.
No, I need to get the golf umbrella out. But Brendan, thank you very much for joining us. We'll definitely be trying to do these outside broadcasts again. We know it works, even though we might need to position myself and Sophie in better on the screen in future to protect ourselves. Maybe a fence around us.
Yeah.
I can see half of Sophie's glasses, and after that, then it just disappears. It's just like from here, it disappears up there then.
And then we can see you. You can watch this back tomorrow. Don't forget, you can watch any FOD live, people at home, that's been gone before to do that. David says, but is it actually a bus? Sorry?
It's a bus, but it's not a bus.
It's 26. Oh, it's like 15 or 16. They're both the same colour.
So Brendan, we will let you go because we're on a tight schedule, and we will see you very, very shortly.
Yeah, and it's raining, so I'm glad to get back inside. See you.
I need to get an umbrella. See you later. Thank you, Brendan. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We nearly got bingo balls back. We didn't need bingo balls.
Oh,
so there we go.
God,
we were
your balls
hoping.
are everywhere. Goodness me.
I was hoping it would take us inside the pub, but he was having cigarettes.
But he was having a fag.
You know what we would have done? We'd have been looking around going, oh, look at her. Look at him. We'll see where...
No, that's you, right?
We
That's
did a
what
whole
you
show
do.
out of that one.
That's what you do. That's what you
I
do.
don't always. Sometimes I just think
me.
it.
Not me.
Amy said, Brendan, can you get Brendan to put his mask on? I know he's outside, but we don't want to look at him. Very, very good. So look, everyone's engaging with each other in the chat room, which is lovely. That's the whole intention.
I think it's really sweet.
Yes, it is. It's really good.
No,
and you
good.
may
Good to
notice
see
above... Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, it's good to see David on there. No, David's had a busy day. David, check your messages. There we go.
Oh, has he not replied to a message? Has he done a Brendan?
And Darren as well. Hello, Darren.
Yes. We're good, Darren. Thank you for asking. Sophie, above your head, there is a total. We think the total may be incorrect because we know we had a donation. But we would still like to try and get it higher within the next 10 days. Don't forget everything.
How do people do that? How do they donate?
Funny you should say. I've got a slide ready for that. All you got to do is make a donation. Is visit www.SaturGAY.co.uk. It is an old page, but it does have our link. And actually, if you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Periscope, or Facebook, in the description, the link to our streaming portal is there. It's so easy. But I do have an announcement to make, and I shall put it on the screen. This is what you guys have raised in since lockdown has begun. £2,026. Well done, all of you. So we do need you to tell us how to spend that. We do, because we need to identify LGBT plus focused projects, causes, and charities that can further F.O.D's aims, which is about social isolation. So, if you can have a great idea or suggestion, please send an email: funds@f-o-d.co.uk, and don't forget, every penny you donate helps those causes, projects, and charities make a difference for our community. Never been a weekend so more memorable. Or more important to get that across. This is about our community and making a difference, not just for us, but for people that are going to come after us. Not because I've done shoplifting in boots, they're chasing me, come after us like in the next generations, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want people to get the wrong impression.
It's like it's shoplifting, but it's not shoplifting.
Yes, or was I? No, I've never been a bad boy. Well, maybe when I was a child. But yes, you're making a difference, and we need to make that difference count. So please get in touch and let us know. Barry says congratulations. That was Darren I've just put up, but Barry's up first. Congratulations. And Darren says good. Thanks yourself. Okay, so thank you. Good to see you.
No, that's all
Darren.
part of the conversation that's going on in the chat, which is really nice. So that's good.
And I'm putting the wrong ones on, so I do apologise if you're doing something
I
private.
know. It's like they're the captions, and they're not the captions.
I know. Let's have sex tonight. Oh no, that wasn't the one I was supposed to put up. No, not me and Sophie, obviously. So Amy says, did he shoplift scones? No, I did not. Scones did not exist where I come from. And Rich says, hi. Oh, I saw Rich outside the pub the other night.
Hey, Rich.
I was a little tipsy. And David says, my birthday, July the 26th, and I'm a charity case. You're a month early. Goodbye.
You're a charity case, and you're not a charity case.
Precisely. We have to wheedle out the dirt on that. So we have 9 minutes left of the show. Barry says his birthday is July the 16th. I know this is a conversation going on. I probably shouldn't repeat this.
That was really good.
Get a room.
Really
Get a room. That's what we want.
They're in a room. They're in a room, but it's not a room.
I have the poppers here for you boys. If you want. Well, actually, it's not.
No.
It's actually lavender aromatherapy vapor oil, but it was a prop from Eurovision, so I've kept it. So yes, you're still in the water. You're so lucky you had a bigger glass of me. I am dehydrating, to be fair. So what else is new? Let me tell you what's coming up over the next week. Tomorrow, obviously, Serpent Over will not be doing his radio show. He hasn't done it for a few weeks, actually, to be fair, because of camping. Couldn't really get a microphone and the camera in that. Well, I could probably get a whole TV studio, that bell tent of mine, but there's not enough room in the car for the equipment. So obviously,
your bell end,
that
was your bell end tent.
People loved it. It was very big.
No, it's a bell end tent.
Yes, it is. The bell end is just pointy.
Yes.
Has a target. But yes, so that'll be next week. On Monday, no problem. FOD's quiz is having a rest because we've released ourselves, well, we haven't released, the government have been released. We need to work out how it will fit in with our physical community as well. So there's lots of things going on behind the scenes to bear in mind. Tuesday, Lady Luck was last week, so not this week, so it'll be the week after. Something happens on a Wednesday, can't think what. No, Barry, sorry, you're wrong.
Barry, it's Barry's 80s drive time, but we're not. It's a drive time show, but it's not a drive time show because we're not driving.
Because
we're not driving.
Shouldn't be in the car. Shouldn't be in the car doing it. So, but it's a drive time. The time you would be driving or cycling.
It's brilliant. So the music. I mean, on any of our radio shows, the music is amazing. But the music is amazing.
Yes, amazing. Thursday is Gary Old Spice. No, it's not called Old Spice at all, is it? What's happening?
Normally, I am the one that just makes it all up as I go along. But clearly,
this is why I should never have water. Or wearing leather. What you guys can't see at home is I'm wearing leather to go out afterwards. I don't know why, because I've got to get on the number 6 Buffalo Willie, bit rough. But to sit on my chair in very tight Mr. B leather jeans, my legs are wide open, and the tripod might just disappear in a second, the camera. And so just so I can not fall off the chair.
I thought you'd be wearing chaps.
There's a joke there that you're doing, and I'm not getting it.
Hey!
Yes, so yes, that is. So I'm sweating as well in full leather, so I can run to get the bus at 16 minutes past.
Too much information. Too much.
Oh, is that what that means, TMI? I thought that was like a store or something.
Molecular instructions.
Oh, I got them. Possessed. So yes, what else happens? Thursday's all pleasure. Friday and Saturday, obviously, the F.O.D Uncles doing their radio show. And don't forget, on a Saturday night, we're back at Club F.O.D. Actually, next Saturday is our theme night. We're doing back to our monthly theme nights, and this week is leather and lace. I bought it a week early. The lace is hidden, obviously. So you have to wear something that's leather or lace. It's very good. Amy says it's a restaurant. TMI Fridays. Yes, too much food.
Too much food. Yeehaw! Right.
Leanne's been cheeky. I don't know Leanne, but I get the impression you are cheeky. That scone over his head. But I love the fact she called you Sop. So there.
I know, but that's just other nicknames are available. Yeehaw! Hit him up, run him in, rawhide. That was one of the songs that was played yesterday. And also don't forget that as well as it being a theme night on SaturGAY, on Saturday for SaturGAY, there's also SaturGAY Live for those people who still can't go out. So don't forget that one, because that will be, at the very least, it will be myself, but we shall see what happens. And always very welcome and brilliant guest, Gloria, but depends on how things kind of line up for that.
And we're trying to get both the physical and the digital combined. Tonight was meant to test it, so it worked.
It's fine. Really I'm looking forward to next week, Jamie, when you're going to be dialing in, and I can put you in a little frame. That's going to be great.
I'll have a 10x5. No, that's the right size. I can't remember my sizes. 10x12. No. Oh, my photography.
I know, it's fine. No, what you have to remember,
Yes.
Damien, it's fine. I'll have a look and I'll try and do some fancy things on the screen in the same way that you've done there, because you might find that it is a frame, but then it's not a frame.
If you come up to me tonight and go there in the pub, I should be... No.
But that's the good.
I'm on a date when I get to the pub, so I'm not on a date. I'm meeting Lawrence and Barry. So.
I was going to say you're not on a date because you're already with Mano. You're meeting up with some of your very good friends.
Yes, but I'm on a date or not on a date. I will never know. I didn't know literally when I was dating if I was dating or not, to be fair. Usually, because when I went to the toilet, they'd gone. So that's not really telling if you are a date or not. We're heading up to 9 o'clock, so we are going to start slowing it down. But I want to say, look, we've said it earlier on, this is our community. We're gone through such a terrible time, not just with the loss of our three dear friends, James, Joe and David. We've gone through a pandemic where our central focus a lot of the time has always been the blog of the home, especially with F.O.D's been. And we've not been able to meet in person. And actually, when we do meet personally now as well, it's elbows. Well, that looks make me like I'm boxing or something, but never did sports, maybe wrong. But, you know, we are coming to some sort of normality. Hopefully, it's going to. So, Sophie's just given us a clue. Let's raise a glass to James, Joe and David, to the boys. Thank you. I saved my last drop for you, Joe. You know what a sacrifice that was. And Rich likes the stream. Thank you for liking the stream, Rich. Always a pleasure. So look after yourselves. Look after each other. One thing I always say, and unfortunately B&M have stolen my line now, so spread the love, not the germs. Very soon you'll be able to hug each other properly. In fact, there's nothing stopping you in law by now doing that anyway. The laws change. You can be with any six in a pub. So give virtual hugs. I'm sending you a virtual hug right now to all of you. So it just remains me to say, I can never do that.
I can never do it. Got to do it with the camera as well.
Maybe I do it backwards. Oh no. Thinking everything's backwards. Okay. So we love you. Good night. God bless. And we will see you. I won't see you. Sophie will definitely see you next week. But keep in touch. Send us messages. Give us suggestions. Give us ideas. Let us know what you want us to do. And we will say good night. God bless. I was Jamie Wake.
And I'm Sophie from Colours and Fires.
And this is our closing credits. Good night. God bless. See you later.